Hi everyone, I'm here to do a pick a card reading, and so today's reading is going to be on what does your inner child really need to hear right now? What does your inner child need to hear? And so we have pile 1, which is the Everyday Witches Tarot, pile 2, which is the Light Seers Tarot, pile 3, which is the Stained Glass Tarot, pile 4 is the Spellcaster Tarot, and 5 is the Tarot de la Nuit. So go ahead and pick which one, and I will go ahead and get started. So this is the one, if you chose the Everyday Witches Tarot, this is what does your inner child really need to hear. So I hope you guys are having a great day. What does your inner child really need to hear? I hear my cat. She might hop up here. I'm sorry if she does. But she just wants to be a part of everything. So what does your inner child really need to hear? We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. So what does your inner child really need to hear? We have the World. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the Tower, or the Lover, sorry, I don't know why I said the Tower. And then we have the 8 of Swords. Hopefully you guys can see that. Sorry. You see that? Oops. And then we have the Queen of Wands and the Temperance. And then on the back of the deck we have the Devil. Okay, so what does your inner child need to hear? Your inner child needs to hear that you are loved. You are loved. You have a big heart. You're a very giving person. That you've kind of been through a lot. It looks like you've been through a lot. And that you've been overcoming obstacles. You've really been overcoming obstacles, learning lessons. That it's okay to give to yourself, that whatever you want is yours for the taking. That you're very powerful and very creative. You have what it takes to get where you want to go. You have been very good at learning life lessons. That you're well balanced, even though sometimes you feel like you're not. That anxiety you feel is you just needing to step into who you really are, who you truly are. And that you know you have things that you need to move away from, but that you have been doing that. You have been working hard to do that. And sometimes you get in your own head, but you're also able to kind of balance yourself out in those times too. You're a very deep soul, very deep person. A lot, kind of like feel overwhelmed a lot. And I want you to know that following your heart will help you with this overwhelm. Following your heart and following what you believe to be right and true. That your truth is valid. That you are like a very creative and passionate being who's capable of overcoming a lot. There's a lot about overcoming here. So I've been through a lot, have felt stuck, but have overcome despite feeling stuck. So I think I might pull. No. Yeah, I'll pull one of these. Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay. So yeah, this is whoever chose this pile, your inner child is somebody who's really like overcome a lot and who's capable of overcoming and has everything that it takes to overcome. A lot of love here, a lot of really needing to pay attention to the things that you love, what it is that you love, and following your heart, following that intuition, not giving in to like these temptations sometimes that have come up for you, and not. It looks like you've been able to overcome patterns that have been serving you if you chose this pile. So let's one last thing for people who chose this. We have To the Sea. So this is about navigating your emotions, and we have Time for a Nap. So kind of like about self-care, emotional self-care, being able to really navigate those emotions, even if it's sitting with those emotions, if it's hard. This is a 7, so that tells me that that's kind of like between you and God, you and your higher self, overcoming some of these obstacles. That would make sense for an inner child reading, and that like you are able to navigate these waters you have, and then also that like you deserve that rest and self-care, because that's how you keep yourself in this kind of energy, this very, very like in your power type energy. So that was a beautiful reading. All right. Thank you for stopping by. If this didn't resonate, feel free to check out any of the other ones. So we'll move on to pile 2, which if you chose pile 2, that is the Light Seers Tarot. And this is on what does your inner child need to hear. So what does your inner child need to hear at this time? What does your inner child really need to hear? I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Beautiful day where I'm at. What does your inner child need to hear? We have the World. Ooh, that came out in the last pile too. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. What does your inner child need to hear? We have the Page of Pentacles. Oh, that's too many. Sounds like 6 cards. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have Page of Swords. And then we have the Empress. And we have Death and Rebirth. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So what does your inner child need to hear? Your inner child needs to hear that you are capable of learning, growing, expanding however you desire. You've also been able to overcome a lot of darkness and overcome a lot of obstacles. This is kind of similar to the first one, so if you want to check out that one too, but it's a little bit different. You're also have been really successful. You are very successful. And you can kind of like, you're a person who can kind of take a seed and create like an entire orchard out of it. Um, you've had a lot of hard endings in your life, a lot of hard lessons, but you still continue to get up. You're very like passionate, very like motivated, impulsive individual, and you, even though you've struggled with, some of this darkness and overcoming some stuff, you've really kind of learned how to transform and transmute that darkness, which is beautiful. You're a very like caring person, very caring, very holistic type person, like see the bigger picture. And a little bit guarded because you've had to learn a lot of hard lessons. So you're a little bit guarded, but they're telling me that you don't need to be guarded, that it's okay, that it's safe to, that you're safe and you're safe with who you are and that you are this beautiful person. You're this beautiful person inside and out, very intuitive, very attractive. You attract like all different things, like attractive like physically, but also just like attractive in the sense that you attract all these different things to yourself. Anything you want. You're a very curious person. Your curiosity is something that has helped you overcome a lot of these challenges, a lot of these difficulties. And it's showing me that you have been very successful in doing that. Here also, your solar plexus chakra is coming out too. So I don't know if you need to, if that's something you need to heal, or if you have, the solar plexus chakra is about your like self-confidence and how you relate to the world, how you feel confident with yourself. It's kind of like how you feel about yourself and how you express that to the outer world. And one of the things I'm seeing that's connecting with this solar plexus chakra is this ability to be curious and to want to understand and learn about things and learn about the world. You're definitely like a learner. Like I said in the beginning, you could take a seed and you could create a whole orchard. That's pretty powerful. That's extremely expansive and powerful. And you're very motivated, very determined. You are a determined person. You're also, you've overcome a lot. You've learned kind of like how to release some things that aren't serving you, and I feel like having to overcome these things, you can be very resistant or cautious about things, but you also like have this kind of like burning spark or light within you that keeps you going. And you deserve love, and you're valuable, you deserve to be valued. There's a lot of value in this pile. So I think that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to pull one from my Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and then if this pile did not resonate, you can definitely check out the other piles. So what other messages? We have time to go. So we have never-ending story. So there could be something that you need to release here, because we also have the Death card. Release. Or something where you need to physically remove yourself from something. Being courageous, being brave. it kind of feels like you've kind of been through a lot, but they're saying just keep going. Just keep going. So hopefully that resonated. If not, feel free to check out any other pile, and thank you for stopping by. So this is for those of you who chose number 3, which was the Stained Glass Tarot, and this is for what your inner child needs to hear. What does your inner child really need to hear? So I hope you guys are having a great day today. What does your inner child need to hear? We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups. We have Judgment. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands, and then we have the 8 of Cups. We have the Lovers, and we have the 6 of Cups. And then on the back of the deck, we have Strength. Okay, so what does your inner child really need to hear? That you've overcome a lot, that you are loved. You're a very strong and courageous person. That you are a giver. You want to give to others, and you've kind of had your heart broken in a lot of these instances. There's been a harsh reality that other people haven't wanted to meet you where you're at, and so you're needing to walk away, or you've had to walk away from these situations in the past. And it looks like you don't see yourself as an overcomer, and you don't see yourself as someone who deserves love, but they want you to know that you do deserve love and that you are an overcomer. You're very strong, very courageous, very brave individual. Yeah, you've seen some dark things, and you've also come out on the other side. And you also have choices. You have all these choices where you get to decide, if you want to continue going the way that you've done things or move on to something different. They're showing me that it looks like you have chosen to move on to something different. You have a lot of inspiration and motivation to have this sort of happiness and harmony and love within your life. And that this is kind of where your stability comes from. Your passion, your creativity is kind of where your stability comes from. That you are love, you deserve love. You've had to walk away from some tough situations that have left you kind of feeling wondering if, this is all worth it. This life is all worth it. And they're saying, yes, it is. They're saying that, you have that choice every day too. That's within your power to have that choice every day. And you're also a person, I feel like you fight with those different parts of yourself. You fight with the part of yourself that wants to continue to harm yourself, and you fight with the part of yourself that wants to kind of nurture you and give you love. And they're showing me that the loving part has and will win out. It has won out before. And your ability to give But you need to give to yourself too. That's a big thing that's coming out too, is you give to others, but you need to balance that out with giving to yourself as well. You have struggled with some shame, anger, and sadness in your life. A lot of shame, anger, and sadness. You have maybe some childhood wounds that still have yet to be healed. And loving yourself is a way to heal those. Having this courage to be able to love yourself is how you heal those. That you get to choose. They just keep reminding me that you get to choose the outcome. You get to choose which way you go, and that kind of like determines the outcome. This is like a very heavy, I feel a heavy energy. Okay, let's pull one of these cards, and then I will wrap this up for you. We have New Life. Beautiful, yeah. They're saying like you can have it all, you can have everything, you can have this new life. We have chaos. Yeah, chaos and conflict. You've been through a lot, and they're saying like you really have the opportunity to choose something new right now. We have the Ace of Wands here too, so that's beautiful. So if that was your pile, thank you for stopping by. If not, if that didn't resonate, please feel free to check out the other piles. Thank you guys so much. Hello, this is for those of you who chose the Spellcasters Tarot. I hope you guys are having a great day. So we're talking about, oops, that was the Ten of Wands. I don't know why it was like that. I hope you guys are having a great day, and this is on what does your inner child really need to hear today. What does your inner child really need to hear? Oops. Your inner child need to hear. We have the King of Pentacles. Oops. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Magician. And we have the Hangman. Wow. We have the Queen of Cups. The Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. I think the Lovers has come out in every single pile, I'm pretty sure. And then we have the Tower. And on the back of the deck we have the Knight of Swords. So what does your inner child need to know? Your inner child needs to know that it has been really dark and scary in a lot of cases, but that you have everything you need to be able to overcome this. That maybe you've been feeling like you've been in this limbo for a while, but that you are stable. You have all this stability. You're very resourceful, know how to maybe very good with business, and you are able to create from these dark experiences, from these scary experiences. You are able to create something in the physical world that supports you. You're supported. You are supported. You are loved. You're a very giving person. You've had a lot of opportunities for transformation, and taking these opportunities will lead you to what you really want, desire in life. You have everything it takes to get what you want. You're a fighter. I feel like you are in the trauma response of fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. You are a fighter. You're very good at communicating, very inspired. You have everything it takes. Very empowered. You're a very empowered person. You've overcome a lot. You are loved. You deserve love. You want to be in alignment. There's a lot of about childhood trauma, like stability and childhood trauma coming through, where you feel like there's something that you're tying your childhood trauma to your physical world stability. And you are stable. You do have everything it takes. You do have this resourcefulness to be stable in the physical world, but I don't think that you are empowered by that or feeling empowered by that. It's connected to your childhood trauma, this stability. And you keep yourself kind of in limbo because you don't feel worthy of it. And you are worthy of it. You are valued and you are worthy. You are very empowered. You are very resourceful, very, sorry, I'm trying to think of the word inspired and very inspiring to other people. Your words help other people. Your words heal other people. You're very empathic, and that other people find that healing too. And you need to follow your heart. You are a very creative person, a very resourceful person. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully that resonates for you. I'm going to pull one of these oracle cards, and then if this pile doesn't resonate, you can always choose the other one. So what other messages do we have? That's way too many. So we have two that wanted to come out. We have co-create, fork in the road, and serendipity. So yeah, you are you're very intuitive, learn things quickly, have a desire to get places fast, to learn things fast. Maybe you have some options and they're telling you kind of to follow your heart, to believe in yourself, and that you're very spiritual, that you're very lucky, very gifted person. So hopefully that resonates. If not, feel free to check out the other piles. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. And then this is for those of you who chose the Tarot de la Nuit pile. I hope you guys are having a great day. This is on what does your inner child need to know. What does your inner child really need to know? What does your inner child need to know? We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Lovers. The Lovers came out in every single pile. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You are loved is a big one. We have Judgment. This one came out in the last pile too. Page of Swords. We have Death. This one came out in a couple of the piles too. Pile 2, I think. We have the Four of Pentacles. This one came out in the last pile. So a repeat card. We have the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Moon. And on the back of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so what does your inner child need to know? You're worthy. The solar plexus chakra is coming out again. There was another one where the solar plexus chakra kind of came out again. So the solar plexus chakra is about your self-confidence, kind of like how you express your self-confidence, how you relate, how you feel about yourself to the rest of the world. And so they're telling you that you are worthy, you are valuable, you are loved. You've overcome a lot, been through a lot. Very intuitive. You are very intuitive. You need to trust your intuition. But sometimes you question your stability, but it's showing me that you are very stable. And the reason you question your stability is because of this shame, anger, and sadness that has come out previously in your life. You've had a lot in your life that's happened that's caused a lot of shame, a lot of anger and sadness, a lot of trauma. And you've been through the darkness and you've come out on the other side. And they're saying if you continue to follow your heart, if you continue to follow your intuition, you will continue to release a lot of these things that have been holding you back, a lot of these things that are no longer serving you. You're very inspired individual. You're very self-motivated, self-starter. You're very stable. You've overcome quite a bit. Your intuition has really helped you with your stability and with overcoming a lot in your life. You're also very stable. You've enlightenment is coming if it hasn't already. But you've been through a lot where you have had a lot of enlightening already. You need to use your intuition. You are loved. You are valued. You are deserving of love. You are transformative. Your darkness has made you. Your darkness will contribute to this self-confidence that you're hoping to gain, that you're hoping to grow, that you've been working on growing. The traumas don't define you. These traumas don't define you. You've had a lot of fear, a lot of scary things happen in your life. But you can overcome those. You have overcome those. And you will continue to overcome those. And sometimes you feel like you aren't able to overcome those, but you have been able to in the past. So I think that's about all I have for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and then I will wrap this up. And then if this doesn't resonate, you can always check out the other ones. So any other messages for this last pile? We have Here and Now, and then we also have Exchanging Gifts. So you are a very gifted individual, very curious individual. You have a lot to offer the world. You're very creative. You haven't expanded into your full self yet, your full capacity of what you're capable of, which is a lot. And so continuing on this healing journey is what will help you get there. So hopefully that resonated. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Feel free to pick out another pile if that one didn't resonate. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you later.